The jet engines hummed softly against the night sky as the aircraft taxied across the runway. Inside, the cabin lights glowed warm, and the hum of passengers settling into their seats carried through the aisles. Among the crew preparing for takeoff was Elena, a young air hostess with a gentle smile that seemed to hide something deeper. That evening, one of the passengers in first class was Donald Trump. He was traveling for a speaking engagement, and as always, his presence attracted whispers and stolen glances. Elena, however, carried on with her duties, offering the same kindness to him as she did to every other traveler. But there was something in her eyes, an unmistakable strength, that caught Trump's attention. The conversation. When the seatbelt sign dimmed, Elena moved through the aisle, checking on the passengers. Trump, noticing her calm demeanor, asked almost casually, "Have you been doing this long? Flying around the world?" She paused, surprised by the question, but nodded. 3 years now, sir. It's more than a job, it's my way of keeping a promise. A promise? Trump asked, leaning forward with curiosity. Her smile softened, and for a moment, the hum of the plane seemed to fade. Her story. Elena explained that she had grown up in a small town. Her father had been a pilot, a man who dreamed of showing her the world. But life had not been kind. He had passed away when she was just 16, leaving her mother to raise 3 children alone. Money was scarce, and Elena took on jobs after school to help support the family. One night, she continued, her voice steady but tender, "My father told me, one day, you'll see the world, Elena. Don't let life keep you on the ground." After he passed, I promised myself I'd find a way to honor that. She shared how she studied, worked tirelessly, and eventually earned a place as a flight attendant. Each journey she made wasn't just for herself. It was for her father, her family, and every sacrifice that had built her path. The unexpected turn. Trump, often known for his quick responses, fell quiet. The story had peeled back something more human than politics, more profound than success. Elena added one last detail, her voice lowering. "My youngest brother has a disability. Every paycheck I earn helps cover his medical needs. I can't always be there for him physically, but every flight I take is for his future. That's why I smile, no matter how long the hours, no matter how heavy my heart feels." The emotional climax. For a long moment, Trump said nothing. He looked at her, truly looked at her, not as an air hostess, not as an employee on the flight, but as a daughter, a sister, and a young woman carrying the weight of her family with quiet grace. Finally, he spoke, his voice softer than expected. "You've done more for your family than most people will ever do. That's real strength." The cabin around them carried on. Passengers chatting, glasses clinking, but something in that exchange hung in the air like a secret truth. Elena's story had reached past walls of power and pride, touching the one place no one can guard, the heart. Resolution. When the plane landed hours later, Trump gathered his belongings and prepared to leave. Before stepping off, he turned back to Elena. "Keep flying," he said. "And keep that promise. You're proof that real greatness doesn't come from power, it comes from sacrifice." Elena watched him walk away, her father's words echoing in her mind. She didn't know if the world would remember her story, but in that moment, she realized it didn't matter. What mattered was that she was living it, one flight at a time, one promise kept with every mile across the sky.